Okay, so we're going to talk some local Pennsylvania comedy beef. Isn't that exciting, guys? I have it in my files here. Oh God, where is it? There we go. All right, so I know both these. I met both these guys before, and I was um they were just I met them. I met both guys, two guys, Harrisburg comedians. Um, I met there's a huge beef. So I see this. I gotta find this post from this guy I knew, Edward Daniels, and he says, "Y'all want to know how corny and entitled this guy thinks he is? Instead of being happy for me because I was having a show at Duke's, he gets mad and unfriends me because he feel I shouldn't have taken the show because he wasn't allowed to be there because something he did in the past that's supposed to be a good friend. Nah, a hater that feels entitled. You don't ever have to worry about me again on any level. Fact." And he tags Matt Moyer. So it's Edward Daniels and Matt Moyer, Harrisburg comedians. I don't know if they know Shane Gillis. And then comments, mind you, I done put this man on many shows. Also had him host my show at the Comedy Zone with 250 people in attendance. MF said this the only opportunity. Don't this look like entitled? He mad because I took a show and he not allowed to be there, so I'm opposed to not take the gig. I guess this is from Matt. This is at 7 o'clock in the morning. That is the most insane thing ever. And he says, "I'm not gonna lie. I understand where we stand because the one time you told me about an opportunity is when I was excluded from it, and I would have rather you just not say anything. But it is what it is. I wish you the best with everything and sincerely." So then I see a post from Matt. This is on Facebook, commenting, "I hit you up as a friend, not an internet personality, Edward. Nor would I show our text messages, but tell the real story. You came to me and said I got a show at Duke's. I said congratulations. Then you proceeded to say, oh yeah, under one condition." And I said, why? "And in one condition." And I said, why? "And you said you couldn't be there perform." I said, oh, okay, because I covered a story about a bar, which is I guess is Duke's in Harrisburg, who left a worker who overdosed for dead in the bathroom while they let their patrons continue to eat. So we call each other friends. I personally would have said F that place, but I know you have family there. Once again, I sent you something in confidence, not on no sucker shit." Edward said, "Dukes didn't sell them the drugs, and this story 2 years old. You unfriend me. Is you taking it? Friend me? You unfriend. This is like reading Ingram. You unfriend me. Is you taking it to the internet?" And then so I this is something this is so this stuff like this is like stuff that I hate and love it. I just love this local PA comedy beef. It's just something that really tickles my fancy. I love it. And I get I first thing I see is Matt post this video. This is Matt Moyer, Channel 5. I met Matt Moyer one time. I met him at a like 6 years ago, and I saw him 2 years ago at a show in Harrisburg. And I just met him once, so he wouldn't remember me. But he introduced himself to me. He goes, "How you doing? Matt Moyer, Channel 5 Ratchet News," which is his channel. I didn't know that was his channel, but I'm assuming that was. So he introduced himself to me. "Hello, I'm Matt Moyer, Channel 5 Ratchet News." I didn't know what to say, so I said, "Okay, Luke and Kate, 6 ABC Action News," because that's the local news affiliate around me. So it's a very climber situation. So let's see what Matt's video was.
It's crazy
5 minute video.
because you consider people your friends, so you confide in them. You send them a text. You're not ignorant. You don't send it with any malice. You don't say anything disrespectful. And somehow I become corny. Eddie, we've been friends for how long?
No,
This is not.
no one knows who these people are. This is why I love this shit. No one knows who this is. And that show at Duke's might get at most 25 people. No one knows who any of these people are. I fucking love this shit.
Contest at all. I just said I felt some type of way. Why? Because you told me about an opportunity, and you said the only way that you could take the opportunity is if you said that you would not support me. That's what you said. Basically. You said that the only way that you can get this opportunity was you had to say that I could not perform there or come because they were mad at me about a news report that I did 2 years ago because they left a woman in her bathroom to die who was overdosed at Duke's.
So here's, I want to ask the fans this: if you're at like a function, like a restaurant, Olive Garden, and well, I guess that's a bad. If I heard if a guy dunks his head in the fryer, I'm not gonna eat there. But if you're at like a fucking like Cheesecake Factory, and do you want the people and someone's like ODing on heroin in the bathroom? Do you want people to know? Do you want to know about that? Because I don't think I would. So okay.
At Duke's Bar and Grill. So if we're going to talk about the text that I sent, this real small short text where I said that I felt like we weren't really friends anymore because friends wouldn't take opportunities. Money isn't worth everything to me. So nobody could say that. You know, anybody around me is blessed. But you told me that the only way that you could take that opportunity at Duke's Bar and Grill.
Everybody around me blessed. I buy everybody Ralph Lauren fucking Elmo hoodies. I bless everybody. I got my cousin the Big Bird Ralph Lauren hoodie for his birthday.
As if you said that I couldn't perform or come to any of the shows because your family is in management there. I get it. But you don't have to call me corny on the internet. You don't have to give people a show. As a friend, I was just hurt. Now it hurts even more because I definitely don't feel like a friend if you went to the internet to call me corny. And you're saying because you helped me get on shows. What shows, Eddie? I hosted your show at Comedy Zone. Yes, that was 4 years ago.
What shows, Eddie? No one knows who these people are. Isn't this awesome? I love local PA comedy beef. Love it.
Yeah, it was about 4 years ago, bro. I understand that since then we've been in Atlantic City together. I put you on that show. You've been in Harrisburg with shows with me. I put you on that show. I don't have an issue. I don't count. There's no tally here. All I said was I wouldn't take certain opportunities if they told me in a meeting that I couldn't have a friend who I call a friend perform there. That's all. All I'm saying is I wouldn't. Certain opportunities I don't take. I don't take it. Remember, this is the same restaurant that left a woman to die in the bathroom when she was overdosed because they didn't want their customers to know. So they continued to let their customers eat.
I mean, I'm with the restaurant on that. I wouldn't care. I mean, seriously.
There's certain things I stand for. That's all I said. That was how I felt. You know that's how I felt. We talked about this over the phone. But because I sent a text, that's how you felt. Now, you know you can't paint a picture about me because anybody could speak to me and they know that I'll say the same thing that I say over text. And there's people who say certain things like, you know, in the comments, they say, oh, he'll take a gig quickly over you. No, I wouldn't. That's what they think. That's what they would do. That's not my character, bro. That's not my character, and you know that. It's sad we even have to do this. I don't come on the internet to talk to you. We could talk man to man over the phone.
You didn't have to do any of this. This was never this. I mean, no one had to do any of this. This is the funniest thing is I didn't want to do it this way. You didn't have to do it anyway. You couldn't have done any. You didn't have to do anything. You could have done nothing. But you didn't. You posted a 5-minute video on Facebook, which I love. I love this stuff.
I sent you a message, and I said, I wish you the best. You even posted that message. I said,
see, this is something you should. I mean, if this would never make sense in anything. But if it's like a comedy thing where like something happened at the store, the comedy store, the comedy cellar, or the mothership, that would be gay, but I'd still understand it because, you know, Rogan, Louis J. Gomez, and all these people. This happened this is a Harrisburg bar and grill show. It's like the 757th biggest scene in America for comedy. And I think that's stretching. And the 5-minute video.
So you clearly know. And you know I don't do screenshots. We done dirt together as grown men.
That's gonna be a vocal stem. We done dirt together as grown men. We done dirt together as grown men.
I have done dirt together because we have a past, and we would never screenshot and show nobody anything. That's not what we do. We don't do things for content. Just because Facebook pay you it, I could give a dang about a site giving me $1. If you wanted to talk to me, obviously my line's open. That's why we text each other. For real, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't, bro. And I wish you the best. All I could do is wish people the best. Because at the end of the day, I don't say anything with animosity nor with ill will. So you can't attach things to my name besides feeling some type of way. Because the only way you could take opportunity is if you said that I couldn't be there or perform. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But don't paint a picture like that. The only reason why you're saying I'm not happy for you, I can't be happy if you're saying that I can't even come support you. You want me to be happy for an opportunity for you where I can't even come support a friend?
That's also a good point for him, though. I mean, if you're gonna like tell somebody you got a show, like, don't tell them they can't come. What's the point? You know, that's kind of stupid. I get so to Matt's point. That's also a good point.
Think about that, bro. Like, we're literally grown men. Tell me how I'm supposed to be happy for that. Oh, trust me, I'm good. There's never no ill will.
I think he's on the Facebook Live.
You don't hear me calling that man names. I'm not calling people names. I'm not. That's not what I do. That's not. If I could read the same text that he put on the internet, what I said to him as a friend was, I'm not going to lie, I understand where we stand. Because the one time you told me about an opportunity is when I was excluded from it. And I would have rather you just not say anything. But it is what it is. I wish you the best with everything sincerely.
That's fair.
You read it and respond and then went to the internet. You don't got to do that with me, bro. Got too much love for you, dog. Never going to deface your character. Never going to demean your name. Hope you have a great day, though. And I'm speaking to you, Edward, just so that you know.
Love that shit. That's the local. And again, the thing is, no one knows who any of these people are, and they're talking like they have 8 million followers on Instagram. I love stuff like that. I mean, I've been dealing with that. I thought I wasn't recording this entire time. I almost shot myself in the head. But that was, I mean, isn't that just, no one knows who these people are, and this Duke's show is going to get, at most, 20, 25 people. And they're acting like it's Madison Square Garden. This is why I do comedy. This is why I do these videos now. I need to express my love for this stuff. Let's move on to something I also hate. I like Matt Moyer and Edward. I know they work it out, by the way. They're cool guys. Let me give you a taste of Channel 5 Ratchet News. Do I have TikTok on the... No, I don't. Yeah, that took way too long, but this is the Channel 5 Ratchet News I wanted to show you. Where the hell can I find it? I had to make a new TikTok account. To see this... This is what he does.
Simple, don't drink and drive. You're going to end up like this man right here. It sucks. He's probably going to spend the night in the drunk tank. Probably won't make
I would be so fucking pissed off if I was drunk and getting arrested and I see Matt Moyer in a fucking hoodie. This nigga's drunk behind me. He's going to get arrested.
Because nobody's going to pay for an alcoholic's bail. They're going to get...
How the hell are the cops allowing to be filming like that?
My mama and my daddy will take her mama, his mama, and his daddy. You know they got that mommy and daddy money. I ain't never had that. We from Harrisburg. What's mommy and daddy money?
This is the problem. Matt, this is the problem.
Okay,
You know
what's the problem?
The cops are like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And they know him by name. He must do this all the time.
From Harrisburg. Okay, he's from Harrisburg. Mommy and daddy, man, I don't know what I did. They all mad at me. I'm going to leave.
I got that family.
Yeah, we know you do.
That makes that money.
We know.
We got up out of here, bro.
God is good.
God is good all the time. Channel 5, Ratchet News.